I've been making YouTube videos since October of 2015. And in that time I've had months with higher revenue and lower revenue, but this past November 2019, is easily the biggest financial indicator that this channel actually stands a chance. And with the very recent launch of my Patreon support page, which might I add 7 of you very surprisingly have already gone on to support me through, it feels a tiny little bit like a company's IPO, where in which they are obliged to provide financial information on the company, and I am going to do the same. If this sort of thing doesn't interest you, come back on Tuesday. We're gonna mess around with a bike then. First of all, let me just explain that the channel makes money in 5 different ways. Number 1 is the ads that you see before the videos. That's through Google AdSense. 2 is through the links that I put in below the channel that take you to Amazon. Those are Amazon affiliate links. Every time you buy something through there, I make like the tiniest little bit of money from that. 2 is through the merchandise store that you see the shirts down below. That is all done through Teespring. It's hands off for me. I come up with a design, put it through their site. When someone purchases it, the profits from the cost and whatever I decide to price it at, the profits come to the channel. 4 is through sponsored videos. I don't get to do those very often. Number 5 only happened just recently, and that is through the Patreon page. And that is why I'm making this video today, so that I can kind of hold myself accountable for the money that you guys have provided to me so that I can create content for you. That's your investment. The content out is your return on investment, because I'm probably not gonna be able to give you the money back. So does that make sense? 5 places to make money: AdSense, Amazon affiliate links, Teespring, sponsored videos, and Patreon. Makes sense? All right. So let's just jump into the earnings call right now, because I know that's the part that everybody is probably most interested in. The top earner for the month of November is AdSense. AdSense made the channel $419.37 in American dollars. The reason that this number is exciting this month is because I had no videos that took off. I just uploaded fairly consistently and made a bigger number than I've ever made when I've had videos that made it to like 100 or 200,000 views. That tells me that I've got more people viewing each video that I upload instead of just having them all clumped together. I've never had a viral video. I don't know how much those make. For those of you who are still here, 419.73, add it up. The second biggest earner for the channel through the month of November was Amazon affiliates, and it generated $41.42 into a bank account for me. Big steep drop off there, so not nearly as not a lot of people buying a lot of things. That's fine. If you're keeping tabs, $41.42 US dollars. The order of earnings falls apart now because I wasn't thinking of this when I wrote these down. Number 3 is where I used to make some good money. $0 on Teespring. 4, no sponsored videos to make any money advertising for anybody. That's fair. I talk about cheap things too often. 5th way that the channel makes money, Patreon, that just happened this past Friday. $32 already. Pretty cool. For those of you who are keeping track, you would have gotten the number $492.79. That's how much the channel made US dollars over the month of November for payments in December. Now I understand that number seems exciting, and it seems like it would probably sound like it's mostly just pure profit. But let me just explain this to you. It's not.
Excuse us, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, as with any endeavor, there are a pile of costs to take into consideration for the production of every video. Whether it's a video with travel, a Tinker Tuesday video needing products, or camera gear that gets destroyed from the nature of shooting videos like this. It all adds up a lot faster than maybe what you'd think. And as it stands right now, the channel sits at $574.19 of debt from September 1st of this year. So you compare that to the $492.79 that the channel had made in this month, we sort of sit at a deficit of about $81.40. Not bad. So, obviously not enough to live on. I don't take a paycheck from the channel right now, but the interesting thing right now about the channel is that it's self-sustaining. That it can pay for its own parts, it can pay for trips, and it can pay for camera gear when required. I actually hope that there's a difference in audio quality because I've just bought a new mic, and I'm also borrowing a lavalier mic from a friend of mine as backup if this camera body was too damaged to actually allow for good audio anymore. Stuff like that. Stuff that would have had to come out of my own pocket to try and increase production value or have some sort of content purchased to be able to put in a video. It gets to a point of being kind of unsustainable. A weekly show like Tinker Tuesday just would not have been possible if I had to pay for all of it out of my own pocket and not had to rely on, say, AdSense revenue. Like even right now, I'm on my way to a store to pick up material for a Tinker Tuesday video that I'm about to shoot probably 20 minutes after this one is done being shot. So while Spindat and myself are hardly rolling in it, we're in a position where we can actually create consistent content, not have to worry too much about my own personal bank account, even though, it does come out of there from time to time. It's mostly just cool to see that the efforts for the last 5 years are really starting to finally turn around a little bit. And I hope this doesn't come across as me making videos to make money. I'd be doing it anyway. The content would probably just be a little bit different. But yeah, if you find yourself wanting to support the channel like a few others have already done, check out the Patreon link below or go purchase something from Teespring. And if nothing else, just keep watching every video that comes up. It all helps. Anyway, Tinker Tuesday. Tinker Tuesdays